Welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today we have a good friend of mine and one of my favorite, I don't have favorites, but a favorite channel manager that I work with here at TPX, Steve Mooney. Steve has been with TPX and Telepacific for 17, 18 years. And Steve, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me. It's nice to meet a celebrity with such a following.
Yeah, well, there are millions and millions of people watching this right now. And you know what? There's millions and millions of people waiting for Congress to approve the $2 trillion economic stimulus package. And what I found out is that Trump right now is scrubbing the list of Californians, and he's going to exclude the people who have posted on social media, "Not my president," from getting the $1,200 or the $2,400 checks.
Yeah, you're not on the list. You're not getting a check.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyway, I'm glad you're on the show. So, Steve, I'm just going to launch right in with the big question. You know, so many people in this industry change jobs every 18 months, 2 years. They get another title or a higher pay or whatever. You have been tried and true with Telepacific and now TPX for almost 18 years. I got a question for you. Why?
Well, there's good people here. Telepacific, TPX. I mean, the workers are the same. Some of the management has changed, but I like the people here. I know where to go to get problems resolved. And, you know, there's one saying that, you know, my wife uses all the time. The grass isn't greener.
Yeah.
You see all these people that leave and go from, you know, CLEX to the mortgage industry, and then they have a problem, they come back. And, you know, I've been doing it for a long time, and I pick and choose the partners I like to work with. You know, I like my job.
Yeah. Well, talk about that. Talk about the partners that you like to work with. I know you've taken some young bucks and made them incredibly successful. You're kind of the Pied Piper. I mean, that's your reputation. You take people who are just coming into the industry and make them extremely successful, like a Danny Mockney, and you take veterans and make them even more successful. You've been great at helping people who are built long tenured careers on selling circuits to now selling MSP. Describe the type of sales partner that you have seen the best results with.
98.5% or whatever it is of mine that I work with are consultants. I find them, they don't get tied up on a product that they service or cabling or PBXs and things of that nature. A consultant is truly that, goes in, evaluates, finds the need, and then comes to one of 50, 100 different offerings that they have. I just try to keep our name to the forefront and give me the opportunity to play in the sandbox.
Right. That's great. That's great. Just sum up. I mean, this is a quick interview, but sum up. Why do you think you've been so successful? What's the secret of your success?
Well, the harder I work, the luckier I get. I don't think there's shortcuts because everybody wants the magic sauce. How do you do this? How do you do that? You know, Brett Stauffer Sr. used to always use that line, and I adapted it. And in my opinion, it's true. I've always worked super hard, you know, at 4:30 on a Friday. You know, most people are hitting happy hour or getting on the road to hit home, you know, so they're home on a Friday at 5. Yeah, I mean, I just try to make that extra call. It's just a lot of times it's the little things, you know, you got to send things out to them 5 different ways or 5 different times. And, you know, it just depends if you hit them at the right time. So, you know, again, no, just keep pushing the wheelbarrow up the hill, right?
And the other thing I've noticed about you, and you've had this reputation before I started working with you, but you're incredibly loyal. I don't know that I've met a more loyal person than you are that is dedicated. I mean, you'll go through a brick wall for your partners and for your customers. I've seen I've seen evidence of that, So that's great.
Well, the way I look at that, and thank you for bringing that up. In my opinion, they're not working on the inside with us. So they need somebody, me, to be their advocate. And I've had people internally in our company say, you have to support the company more than the agent. And I go, no, they don't have anybody. They need me. And to me, that is, I push hard and try to get a resolution, and try to be respectful of my coworkers. But at the same time, I want them to work as hard as I do.
Yeah, a thought just came into my mind. I'm going to build some curriculum and take you around the country where you can teach how to be a productive and effective channel manager. Because so many people want to do what you've been able to do. Congratulations. I think it's great.
I love being a channel manager. I've done this for 23 plus years. And it's all I've ever really known in the telecom industry. And I still love what I'm doing 23 plus years later.
Yeah, that's great. So, we close the show with something personal, but not too personal. Why don't you tell the viewers something, a little known fact about you that would surprise people about you?
I would say I've been married for 35 years, which in today's environment, I think is a really good accomplishment. I have 3 beautiful children and I have 3 great grandchildren. And nothing's more important to me personally. And that gets me out of bed. That drives me. That really is, giving them the best life, helping them is the top of my list.
That's great, man. Drop the mic. That was excellent. I think if we looked up stability in Webster's dictionary, there'll be a picture of you next to it. Hey, thanks for being on the show today. I appreciate it, and thanks for watching, everyone.
I appreciate being on the Top Gun show with the social media king, the GOAT. Very much appreciate it, and don't leave and go to Tampa Bay.
Right on. Yeah, thanks for watching.